On Thursday morning, during an interview with conservative radio host Hugh Hewitt, Donald Trump issued what could really be only perceived as a threat against the Department of Justice in the event, of course, they issue indictments against him. Here is what Donald Trump said in regards to that. I think if it happened, you'd have problems in this country, the likes of which, perhaps, you have never seen before. I don't think the people of the United States would stand for it. Hugh Hewitt then asked Donald Trump, could you please elaborate on that a little bit? And Trump said, quote, big problems. I just don't think they'd stand for it. They will not sit still and stand for this ultimate of hoaxes. Now, I don't know about you, but the way I read that is Donald Trump is basically signaling to his base, this is what you have to do if the Department of Justice hands down an indictment against me. If they arrest me, if you see me in handcuffs, you will not stand for this, right? It's not a warning about what could happen. In my opinion, it's instructions about what to do if it happens. That's how I hear what Donald Trump is saying right there. And to be honest, he's not wrong. We have seen how these people react when he lost a fair election. Not only do they deny reality to say that no, he somehow won, but then they go and they storm the Capitol. We have seen what his deranged supporters do when he says the FBI is out to get me, this is a political witch hunt. All right, well, they show up armed at FBI offices and end up getting themselves killed. His supporters are deranged. I mean, there is no other way to say that. They are members of a cult. They are brainwashed idiots who are also very dangerous. And I do not take what he said to Hugh Hewitt very lightly. And to be honest, neither should the DOJ. I think that's the kind of statement that needs to be like, all right, you know what? We're done playing around. You are now threatening us. You are threatening this very country. And it's time for us to act. They need to arrest this man. There is more than enough evidence, according to the legal experts out there, to move forward with an indictment against him today. Again, that's coming from legal experts. That is coming from former prosecutors. That is coming from current lawyers. It's coming from the experts in the field saying they have enough evidence to indict him today. And then, of course, they can continue building their case after they have the indictments, right? You don't have to go through every single lick of evidence before you go ahead and say, well, we know he broke these laws. Let's see what else he has, which basically is what the DOJ is doing right now. You know, they could pop him cold right now on Espionage Act and violations of the Presidential Records Act. Probably get his lawyers for obstruction as well pretty easily. But they want to make sure they have all the charges that they need, which of course is why they've got to still continue to go through the documents to see if there's anything else we need to charge him with. You know, it was recently pointed out to me by a legal expert that when the FBI, when they go to your home and they take your stuff, whether they're taking your hidden classified documents or they're taking your cell phones, they're not doing it because they're looking for evidence. They're doing it to preserve evidence that they already know is there that is an implication of a crime being committed, an indication of a crime being committed, excuse me. So we know that they think he committed a crime. We know they have the evidence of that now. It's time to charge this man before he continues to go out there, getting his base all riled up and essentially brainwashing them into committing unspeakable acts if he does get indicted. The rhetoric from Trump is only going to get worse as time goes on, and the DOJ can put an end to it by putting him in handcuffs today.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.